Oh, sure.
What's Gucci?
What up? I don't know if you're gonna. Oh, my bad. I don't know if you're gonna come yet. So I was watching YouTube. Oh, hello.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Yes, sir. What? How's your morning going so far, Ethan?
It's going great. How about yourself?
Going good. About to get some coffee after this.
Trying to get
Can't
some
wait to
what?
get my. About to get some coffee.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Can't wait to get my espresso.
The espresso.
I love my coffee. A little too much sometimes.
So, one of the things I wanted to go about is I am super proud of the amount of content you put out last week.
Yes, sir. I even recorded content last night or yesterday, so I could post today.
Good. Good. So, one of the biggest things that's great about this is when you start getting a consistent flow going, you actually start seeing the growth of your page.
Oh yeah, I've definitely noticed a big increase. Like before, when I was just posting like once or twice a month, I was getting on average with my reels probably like 400 to 700 views. Now I'm getting fuck, all the ones I posted are over 1,000 views now. So
Yep.
definitely noticed a little bit and a lot more engagement too. Like I got a lot more likes on my latest post than I have a lot of my other ones.
Good. It's so that means that you're using your content strategy and you're making content that people actually want to interact with, which is the whole point of this plan, right?
Yeah.
And so one of the things I kind of wanted to go over with you is if you want, go into your Instagram
Yeah, sure.
and then go to your profile and then go to the three
Insights?
lines on the top
Oh,
right.
yes, sir.
Then click Insights.
Yes, sir.
And then you're going to want to look at the content you shared.
Yes, sir. I'm looking at all that right now.
Okay. And then what you're going to want to do is like click on your most recent post.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So under the reach, how many non-followers saw your post?
I actually, on average, get more non-followers than I do followers. So for this one, I got 573.
Perfect. And then how many replays do you have?
395.
And how many initial plays?
865.
Okay, so we're doing all right on the replays
Yeah.
because the goal is to get as many, like get half of the people to watch it twice, and you're almost there.
Yeah.
What's the average watch time of that video?
19 seconds.
Okay, how long is that video?
Let me scroll up. I think the video is a minute 30.
Okay. So that means in the first 19 seconds of that video, on our future videos, is where you're going to want to try and
Like hook them, try and get the most engagement.
yeah, so you're going to want to make a promise and then enact that promise within the first 10 seconds to keep them hooked.
So that's actually what I was thinking about today. Because what I'm posting today is whether you should be going to a barber shop or a salon. And the first thing that I'm gonna say in the video is you're. I was gonna say you're getting your haircut wrong, or you're going to the wrong barber shop, or something like that. So that way, it kind of hooks them a little bit more. If you know what I'm saying, in the first few seconds.
Yep, I agree with that. And like use so you're gonna say, um, I would go with you're getting your haircut wrong, or you shouldn't get your haircut here, or like something negative will draw them in to watch the post.
Yeah, that's kind of what I realized. Like I realized this a while ago, especially with like the news, is rage bait is in everything. Like you get someone to get mad about anything and they'll click on it. So I guess just getting them to be a little bit upset and then learning to like turn it into something else, you know?
Oh yeah, totally. Um, okay, so I would definitely do that on that post. And with the insights, that's good because our whole goal right now is to be keep getting your content pushed out to new people, right?
Yeah, and that's another thing that I've realized is the first 12 hours of your post is the most important. Uh, I've realized like that's why I've been commenting on everyone else's posts too, is because like um, I I saw this reel that was talking about the more comments and likes and engagement your post gets in the first 12 hours is dependent on whether or not the reels will push it after the next 12 hours.
Yeah, absolutely. Because it determines the algorithm determines in that time if that's a good piece of content or not.
Exactly.
Um, okay. So, how are you feeling about the content plan as of last week going into this week?
Um, it felt really helpful. I was talking to the boys at the shop about this too. Is like uh, I really like that I have like an overview of what I could do for the week and like kind of like some insights on some content that I could already do. Uh, on top of that, it's also kind of just helped me like keep my mind on Instagram. Like like first thing I thought of this morning was like, when am I gonna post that? Like how am I like what am I gonna put in the tags or things like that? So it's definitely helped with like keeping my mind on the task.
So, what are your posting ideas for this week?
So for this week, I want to do a little bit later in the week. I want to do a part three to that beard thing because I don't want to just like keep throwing hooks out there. If you get what I'm saying, like I want to have like a few hooks, and then I want them to get hooked with that, and then come to my page and see the other stuff that I offer. So I think around like Thursday, Friday, I might like post a part three to the beard today, tomorrow. Today I'm gonna be posting that barbershop thing. Tomorrow, I don't know. I haven't really got that planned yet. I was thinking about doing kind of like a day in the life, kind of.
Okay.
Um, but besides that, I haven't really got too much planned out for this week.
Good. I think a day in the life is good, and I think running the beard and the other mini series you've already started is going to be a good start. Let me go look.
I was also thinking about doing some like just like little skits at the shop too. Me and Mo were talking about this. Like we were thinking about doing like kind of like you know how the Office is like super like not edited, but like it's like jump cut kind of thing. I was thinking about
Yeah.
doing that so that way we could all have like our own personalities that we're showing off in this like skit,
Yeah.
and that way like you know some people might join into the or some people might watch the reel just for Mo's personality or just for Fabian's personality or whatever. So like that's kind of what I was thinking. So that way I have like two mini series and like I always have something to post if I need a hook. If you get what I'm saying.
Yeah. I like that. Okay, so you've done that transformation, you've done the station tour, you've done
I have some things that I only posted to reels too, like the part one and part two. I posted to only reels, and then I think that's all I've posted for this week so far.
yeah, so I would definitely continue the part 3 of um, of the beards, and you could even start like getting funny with it.
Okay, okay. So kind of like making a joke out of it as well.
Yeah, like you could do the best comedian beards.
Okay, okay. Or like, uh, what do you think about like best beard, but it's like actually one of the worst beards? I just go over why it makes it worse.
Yeah.
If you get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yes. Yes. Like the dirty stash, bro.
Yeah, kind of like those raunchy, like thick mustaches.
Yeah. The dude with no facial hair saying "line me up, bro."
Yeah, yeah, something like that. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I think
That.
that would actually be a really good idea. Is be like, the line me up, bro, and then be like, what makes this a good beard? And then like go over what makes it a horrible beard.
Yep.
That would actually be a really good one. I like that idea.
The fact that your little sister doesn't want to talk to him, that's what makes this a
Yeah,
good beard.
yeah. The fact that he has to stay 100 feet away from every school zone.
Yeah, literally.
Uh,
Um, and then I liked your station tour. That was good.
well, I'm trying to think of because like I was talking to Mo about this last night. I want to do more things that aren't haircut related.
Yeah.
Because like it's like opening up my category more. So like if I do more comedy and skit videos, then people who are just into comedy and skit will see my videos and then they'll get into more of like the barbering side of things. That's
Yep.
kind of where I'm thinking about. I'm kind of like trying to broaden my horizon rather than just sticking towards haircutting.
I completely agree. Especially if you have the ideas to do it, that's the most beneficial thing you could do.
Well, the one that I've been thinking about, I've been talking about it with Mo that I really want to do. It's kind of funny too. So, you know when you're lining someone up and like your junk might hit their hand on the hand rest? Okay, I was thinking about, have you ever seen the memes where like someone trips over a guitar and then their meat plays the guitar, plays like that? Okay, I was thinking about doing that, but as soon as my stuff hits the hand, it's Mo in the background playing on the guitar. He's like do 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 do
Yeah, that'd be
do.
funny.
So that's
That
what
one
like
would
I
be
want.
good.
That's what I'm saying. I want to do some like skit videos where it's not just like cutting hair. It's about cutting hair, but not cutting hair. If you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, well, and that would be a good mini series.
And that's what I'm saying. Like that's where I feel like I could tie that in back to like that whole office thing that I was talking about, where like we all make our own personalities and skit out of it.
I like that. I really like that. Um,
Cause again, I feel like even if we did it like where one person posts the part one, like let's say I post the part one, and then to help Mo get engagement, he posts the part two, and then Fabian posts the part three, so that way they have to jump between each person and see the whole shop, and they get
yeah,
like different views of it as well.
yeah. And well, and you could end the video like if you want to see part two, go check out this page.
Exactly. So that way I'm kind of like giving him a shout out, and he's getting views from it too.
Yeah. That makes a lot of sense. I kind of like that.
Again, because like I I want to make it more of like an everyday thing where we're just like I was talking to boys about this as well. Is another really good idea I had is I want to do a podcast with the with everyone that sits in my chair because like you know how sometimes you'll see the podcast where people call in and they'll talk about like I don't know their day or whatever else or like therapy whatever. I kind of want to do the same thing, but instead of calling in, you're like physically in my chair.
Yeah, absolutely. I like that.
Kind of just like
Um,
turning the whole barbering thing into a podcast.
yeah, I would just go buy.
I need to buy one of those mics that you have, but them boys are expensive.
They have cheaper ones.
I bought the $25 ones off of Amazon, and that's what I used to make the station tour.
Yeah,
Man, I really had to mess with the audio. I really had to like I had to isolate my voice and like turn up my voice and do all this shit.
really.
Yeah, so I just think I need to buy either better microphones or just full on buy the DJI microphones.
I know that's what I'm talking to you off of right now.
That's what I'm saying. Like it sounds way better quality.
I I I just realized it works way better. It's fucked up.
Well, I've just realized it's way better quality. Cause like, oh my gosh, like it just sounds like the audio is just artifacting. It's just messing up. I don't like it.
It's hard to get good audio though when you got like music playing in the background and like
Yeah.
that's why like these mics work good, but I still like get pissed off when there's music in the background. I'm like, God
Yeah,
damn
because it
it.
picks up all the music and not you.
Yeah. You're like it's too popping in here.
Uh,
Um
but,
okay, so has anybody come in off your content yet?
um, not anyone new, but I did get this Spencer. I've been cutting him for about 3 weeks, 4 weeks now, and he came in like yesterday actually because I posted on my story. I posted a picture of me at the gym, and he's like, "Oh yeah, man, I saw that photo that you posted on your story. And it reminded me I needed a haircut." And
Yep.
that's when I was like, okay, it's less about what I post and just more the consistency. Because then they see every day, they see me in their timeline.
Yeah, and then they remember that you're their barber.
Exactly.
You just unlocked a light bulb that people never figure out, bro.
Because like that's honestly why I've been trying to get into more of like other things than just barbering. Is because like again, it's less about what you post. It's more of the consistency.
Yeah. Well, and that instantly correlates to people booking with you.
Exactly. And like that transformation video I did the other day, the guy's son came back in. I cut his hair all the time anyway, but he came back in because I posted that guy. He saw that I posted his dad, so he's like, "Oh yeah, needed a haircut." So
Yep. So I'm talking about, bro. It's starting already. See how you're starting to build clientele and the clientele starting to use social media like they're like, "Oh, right?" So it's like
well,
one
that's the thing
art
is everyone's always on social media. Look at anyone's time screen, like the usage on their phone. Like it's always 4 or 5 hours a day. So like even if I can just be seen once in that 4 or 5 hours a day, I like that. That's that much more to me.
Oh yeah, well and then you're becoming that person that like they get to watch your life and it gives them fulfillment too.
Yeah, and
Like
like
they're
that's
like
something EJ told me is like to
yeah.
put more of the face to the brand. That's why like for like the beard series, I'm trying to put my face in there rather than just a picture and like, hey, here you go. So
Yeah.
like I want to put more of my face to it. And like yesterday when I posted that station tour, I was going over it, like I was showing Mo the clips that I got, and he's like, "Why are you using a like the voiceover from TikTok?" And I was like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "Just use your normal voice." He's like, "It adds more of like a personality to it." And I was like, "Yeah, you know what? You're not wrong. You're not wrong."
That's bars. Because that's why I'm always in my videos. Does that make sense? Like I put out
Yeah,
a lot of content of just me.
yeah, and like I totally see that because like again, you got to be able to put a face to the brand. Like it, especially with barbering. Like it's okay if you're like a giant corporation like Apple or Google or something like that. But like with barbering especially, like you kind of want to know what your barber looks like. If I go onto a barber's page right now, I kind of want to be able to see what he looks like too, you know?
Well, then you know, like, and imagine booking off Instagram looking for your barber and then showing up and you don't know what they look like. That's happened to
Yeah,
me before, bro. So this is how I learned
yeah.
about that. Is I had a guy book with me, then he showed up. He's like, "Are you the guy?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm the guy. What the fuck? Sit down, bro. What the fuck? Right here,
uh,
you booked with me. Am I the guy?" So
yeah,
it's like it's one of those things where when you start like understanding that your identity as who you are is what makes people book for you and not just showcasing your haircuts all the time is when it actually starts to benefit you because I I remember when I was making like gym videos really heavy when I was cutting hair full time, people would come in and be like, I need to come get a haircut from you because you've been inspiring me to go to the gym and I need a haircut and da 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 da.
That's very true. That's another thing that I feel like I need to get into is like that inspirational kind of like content, I guess I should say, because I feel like that everyone's everyone's wanting more confidence. Everyone needs that confidence booster. So like I feel like even just posting little things, like my story that yesterday I posted, it was like uh it was some inspirational quote, like some reel, but I just put my own like text over it, and it was like find that something and drive yourself crazy, like Vincent Van Gogh with his art. And
Yeah.
I got a fuck ton of engagement because of it was just inspirational.
It's
Like I
because it
got like
hit.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I got like 10 or 15 likes on that. I got like 2, 3 replies. Like it was nice. It was nice because like again, it's inspirational, and that's it's pretty much just free money. It's free content.
Yeah. Boom. And it's like I've been the thing I've been noticing a lot lately is I'm really good at thinking up content ideas, but then I'm not good at like consistently finishing them out. So that's my goal this year is like
I feel you
I'm
on that.
I'm finishing out doing this content for 6 weeks with you guys. And like my whole goal is I don't want it to just be about us coaching, right? Like I want you and me to like vibe out, you know? Like
Yeah,
the whole goal is we hold each other accountable and then it's kind of podcast style where we just sit and we talk and like
we
determine
shoot
what
shit.
determine like how are you feeling, like do you feel like this is helping you make more money, do you feel like you and like I like hearing how your brain's starting to understand the difference between that your content will generate a client even if it's not content of
Like
a
haircut.
haircut.
Yeah,
Like
and
that's the hardest thing for people to like fathom. Like you would be so surprised if you heard how many people like don't understand that one thing.
yeah, yeah, and that's definitely something I've noticed, like all the people in the shop too, and me especially. Like a week ago, before we even started doing this, I thought the only thing I should post was haircuts. But like again, realizing now, I'm like, how people blow up in the first place is not just by having a viral piece of content. Anyone can produce one viral piece of content. To become like big like that, you got to have a personality that people vibe with and people jive with, and just like it's something that you got to have personally. It's not just a business. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's just different, right? Like
Especially because like we're selling ourselves. In barbering, you're literally selling yourself. You're selling your services, everything that you have. So it kind of goes back to that putting your face to the brand. Again, if you're not putting your face to the brand, then how do people know what services you offer, like who you are, like how are you selling yourself if you're not putting yourself as the brand?
yes. Yes. Dude, you had a big light bulb over the past week, huh?
Yeah, I can't lie.
That's lit. I'm so happy for you, bro.
Cause like that's why like in the first beard video I was trying to be like ah ha ha like joking around, not trying to be super serious, not just like top 23 beers of 2023. Like
Yeah.
I'm trying to like add some personality to it, some of me in there.
Yeah, and to make sure that you're actually being engaging.
Exactly, because like it kind of reminds me like when I see content that's really monotone like that, it reminds me of my old geography teacher. Because man, that guy had a problem with being too monotone. It wasn't that what he was saying; it's how he was saying it that made me fall asleep.
Oh yeah,
And
well, it's real. You can either be like, "Hey, what's up, guys? How are you doing today?" Or you can be like, "Guess what? How are you doing today?"
and that's
Like
like yeah, it
the
makes a
vibe is
big
just
difference.
not immaculate on the "How you doing today?" Instead of, "Hey, bro, how are you? It's nice to see you." Gobbity goop, right? Like,
Yeah, like you add a little bit more of you in today instead of just like the NPC.
You're not a bot. We can't go
And
full bot, bro.
yeah, yeah, and the messed up part about that is it's hard not to. It's hard not to go full bot, especially because like I could totally see how people in like fast food jobs just go to full bot mode because you just say the same stuff on repeat or you do the same stuff on repeat. And that's why I love barbering is because it's not like that.
Oh
Every
yeah,
haircut's different, every conversation's different. I like it.
it's way better. Well, and like this is where people learn those tools to like those tools that make you money, right?
Exactly.
Like
Like
where a lot of people think making money is hard and learning how to make money is hard, but once you know how to make money, it's fun.
yeah, um, man, like I've been a lot of the things that I use for like when I go through reels, a lot of my reels aren't like funny stuff anymore like they used to be. Now a lot of my some stuff on reels is like use this website to get better captions or use this website to get fonts or whatever. So like I share all that stuff with like EJ and stuff like that because I know that like these little things like they might just be like, oh, a little font here, a little text here, a little caption there, but putting them all together is what makes that money.
Well, you
It's
want to
not
know
one
something
thing
I
individual.
noticed? You know something I noticed off your video that I started doing on my videos?
What's that?
Blue text.
And like the traveling text too. That's what I've realized too, is because
I've
like that
always
keeps you
used like
engaged.
I've always used the single word traveling text because I've a course I took, but the blue text, what do you write checks in?
Blue,
Blue. What do you sign documents in?
blue.
Blue. Like so blue text is like an official color.
Well, and I'm trying to keep my brand identity. So my brand colors are uh blue or purple, royal blue, and white and black. So I'm trying to keep that like blue. I don't care if it's royal blue or if it's like a baby blue.
As long
I'm
as
just
it's
trying to keep
blue.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to keep that purple, blue, and black and white. That's
Well,
what I'm
and
trying to
blue's
keep.
legible. Like people can read the color blue.
Exactly. Like and that's another thing that I noticed too, like with my latest post, my station tour, is the covers. The cover photo means everything. Everything. Cause like a lot of people they see the cover photo first. And if they don't like the cover photo, scroll.
They
Keep
don't
going.
watch it.
Yeah, exactly. So like with my latest station tour, I made sure to put in the cover photo station tour and like put it in blue text and everything. So like I feel like putting a good like a good cap or not caption, a good like cover photo is everything.
That's so real. What did you know you can go back and change it later?
I didn't actually. That's something I should probably do for a lot of my older videos.
So go look at my page on my reels.
Life of Savant, right?
Yeah, go to the Life of Savant page and then look at the
The Reels tab.
well, either way you can see it.
Yeah. See, like you have like I think I what I want to do for my part three, like the beard series and the mini series. I think I need to start doing like what you're doing and making like a cover photo that like you immediately see it and you already know, like I see that uh, using AI to make 10 million. You see that photo, in a part two. You don't even have to know it's a part two to know it's a part two.
Yeah, so like I've been starting to use the same photo for that. Other than I figured out I need to get a picture of you. I wanted to get pictures of everybody that are good so I can use those as like my part 1 of coaching AJ. Like part 1 of cuz I did it with EJ's.
Oh yeah, like a good quality photo.
Yeah.
And then that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like a lot of people subconsciously they think about the cover photo. Like the people watching it, they subconsciously think about, all right, is this cover photo engaging or not? And
Except
then if it is,
EJ's video's just gone.
that's what I was gonna say. I haven't seen it. Yeah.
Did I just forget to post that? I made a cover photo and everything and forgot to post it. Oh
Yeah.
no, it's cuz EJ's is under my subscription.
Oh.
If you click on the subscription, it'll show you like I don't know if it'll show you anything actually.
Yeah. No, it doesn't. At least from my end, I just clicked it. It says subscribe. You click on the subscribe thing, and it says for $4.99, canceling time.
Yeah. But see, so now I'm annoyed because I gotta go post. That means I haven't posted anything from when I coached EJ. I have a lot of editing to do, bro. It's because I didn't think about how much.
Editing this is.
Well, yeah. So like, I think I'm gonna start just posting them unedited to YouTube.
Have you seen those like those pages where they like take long form content? Jeez, that was so hard to say. Long form content, and then they turn it into like little clips. Like it'll rate each little clip.
I've been doing that, right? And like, it's
How does that work? Because I was thinking about doing that.
where well, so there's software for it.
Yeah. But like, is it good? Is it bad? Is it worth it? Is it not?
It's 50-50. So like, I think I think the hardest part is sometimes the software doesn't pick everything you want it to,
Okay.
but
So how
that's
like
okay.
it'll get like the general overview though.
Yeah, and so some of the clips like you just wouldn't use, right? But it will give you 4 or 5 clips, but the hard part is like I'm okay, you want to hear how many of these meetings I have this week?
Probably a lot. Probably like
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 this week, and I still am waiting on people to book their calls.
yeah, and each of those are 45 minutes to an hour long. So
Yeah, I've got 10 hours of just talking to people, and like I love it because like right now, the thing I'm figuring out is you know how you
talking to
can't
people
see
though
me.
is the easy part. Editing is the hard part.
Yeah, so like, and I'm working on editing it, but it's like I also only have so much time in the day. So what I did is I made it so my meetings can only go till 4:30.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Cause I was doing meetings all the way till 6 o'clock at night, bro. And it's like I need to go from 4:30 to 6 and edit all these videos, or I'm never gonna get through them.
So, quick question. What would be your thoughts on like a content manager? So like someone that I just send all the raw videos to and they edit them and do all that stuff. Like I might have to pay a premium a month, but what like how would you feel about that? Granted, as of not right now, but like in the future, like maybe a year or so down the road.
I would love for all of us to pitch and have someone do that.
Because
I would
that's
do
what I
that
was
today.
thinking.
I would do that today if I could, bro. Like if I could be like I want you to edit all of like I already have the software that they need. I literally need someone to sit down and just edit good short form clips because my software already edits the podcast, edits all the blank spaces, it edits everything. So it's like all I really need is someone who has 4 hours, 5 hours to like go and edit like what you're saying, like the clips that aren't podcast style, because it's like what your hardest part is, and this was my hardest part before I started making the content the way I'm making it now, is going out and taking all that video and then editing it into like 5 different clips takes 5 hours, bro.
Dude, to do that station tour took me like
two
an
hours.
hour. Yeah,
Yeah.
like an hour. It was an hour of recording, and then like that means like recording the station and recording my audio, and then another 45 minutes of actual editing.
Yeah, of like clipping it together and then making sure that your voiceover doesn't sound like shit. And like, trust
Yeah,
me, bro, that's like, I'm having a hard time right now with it too, because it's like, I'm trying to buy my dummy battery for my professional camera. So my
because I feel like that's
professional,
the only thing that's really stopping me from posting like 10 posts in a week is the fact that it takes me like 2 3 hours to get one post.
I also know that you'll get faster.
That's true. With more time,
Cause like I'm
especially
pretty
because like
fast, bro. I made 4 posts yesterday. Not posted, I made 4 posts yesterday. And so like right now, all I gotta do is post. I'm gonna post one right now, and then I'm gonna post another one, and then I'm gonna make a few in between my calls. But it's like you get faster because your like system gets down, and you're not wasting as many shots. So like,
that's true. That's facts.
so yeah, like for me, the thing I really need to get down is like I have to come into the shop at some point this week, and like go in on making
Content.
content for our hair product. Cause
Yeah,
like I forgot, like I'm a master barber. So like why am I trying to wait for a haircut to tell people to buy this product? I can just be in the barber shop holding the product, explaining it, and people will buy it.
exactly.
Like I don't need a haircut to show off this. Like, do you see how your brain gets trapped in certain
Yeah,
thoughts?
and
I'm like, I need to wait for the haircut to come in to sell this product. It's like, no, I'm a master barber. Like I just have to tell people they need to buy this product.
and that's the only thing because um, I was talking to EJ about that the other day. Actually, yesterday, uh, I was like, man, like I'm having a time, like I'm having a tough time thinking of content. And then like I saw this reel, and it helped me so much. So if you go on Google right now, just open up Safari, and type in anything about a barber shop. You can just say barber or barber shop. It'll say it has people also asked, and then it'll add like a bunch of questions. If you go through and like expand one or two of those, it'll give you more under that, and you keep doing that until you have like 10 or 20 ideas of just things you could post. And that's actually where I came up with the idea of should you be going to a barber shop or a salon?
Bro, bars, right? And it's like, so what you explain is like you can go to a barber shop instead of a salon, but you need to find these 5 things.
Or I was gonna say like, you know, once your hair is a certain length, then consider going to a barber or a salon. Or if you want a certain style, then consider going to a salon or things like that.
Yes, and you're being honest.
Yeah, because like in a barber shop, we don't know how to do a lot of them long wolf cuts or things like that. Like we do, but definitely not as good as those girls that be doing it every day, 24 hours a day.
That's facts.
And that's where like again, like I'm gonna kind of like not like tell them to go to the salon, but like, hey, we still offer it. Like we still can do it.
I can do it, but not every barber can. That's how I would word
Yeah,
that.
yeah, exactly.
Hey, well, I really like how this meeting went. Um, let's try and post 7 posts this week. But
I can I can actually
not
manage that. That's
they
something I can
don't
actually
have to
manage.
be full crazy edits either. But
All right.
definitely hit that salon one. Keep posting on your story, and I'm really proud of the hard work you're doing getting all that content out. It's not easy, bro.
No, it's definitely not.
It is
Um,
not easy being cheesy, bro.
one last thing, if you could, like last week, how you sent me the text of like the ideas and things like that. If you could do that again for me this week, like I said, that helped tremendously. That helped a lot.
Okay, so before we hop off this call, let's kind of reiterate it. That way I can have the software pull it out for us. So
Okay.
this week you're gonna be shooting your series of why you should go to a barbershop or a salon.
Okay, I'm gonna also note this down too.
Okay.
Uh, barbershop or salon. And then what else?
Also going to be continuing your beard series. One of them can be a
Beard.
comedy version.
All right.
And when on the comedy version, you were saying how it could be like
Oh, like
the
crappy
worst beards.
beards.
Yeah. And then we were also saying how you were going to
Oh, the skits. Yeah, the
you
skit
were going to
videos,
do the
like The
skits.
Office.
Yep.
Skit, and then the lineup skit. Okay.
Yep, the lineup skit with the hand.
Yeah.
And then you were going to just do a little more research and expanding on your content you've already created.
Content that I already have. Okay. Boom.
And I
Got
would
that
just
all marked
continue
down.
doing the beard one of those videos every week, and then I would work on these other series you're doing, because that beard
Okay.
one's working.
So the beard once a week. I
If you
think I might try to
can,
do the.
sorry, if you can do more than one a week of the beard, but like I would do one a week, just that way you can run that all year. Think about it, like you can run 52 of those.
I mean, I was thinking about doing that once a week, and then so every other week I was thinking about doing the beard thing, and then once or every other week doing the beard thing, and then the weeks that I'm not doing the beard thing, I was thinking about doing the little skit, like the little office skit, where it's just like the boys in the shop kind of thing.
Yeah. I think continuously do the beard one once a week.
Okay, okay. Even if I do just do like once every other week with the like skits.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because the whole goal is to maintain a consistency in your posts.
Yeah.
So you don't want to go 1 week, another week, another week. Like that's too spread out.
Okay. Okay. So you want to keep it like a little more consistent.
You want it weekly like a TV show.
Okay.
Okay, sweet. And then I'll have this pull out everything we said and I'll send you the transcript and hop on and book your next one for next week.
Yes, sir. I will do.
Okay, love you, doggy.
Love you too, bro. Have a good day.
Hey.
Deuces.
Oh,
Yeah. What up, B?
what up?
How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm gonna go sit in my car.
Oh, what up, Jeremy?
Who's all in, Lucy?
Who's all in the live right now? Nobody. There's been people have been
Oh.
joining over the time.
Oh, okay.
They join, I say what's up, and then they leave. You know?
Yeah.
No
What
one
is
likes
you?
me. I'm just kidding.
Can you still hear me?
Throw your camera on real quick. Ah. Noah, this is on Google Meets, actually. Kind of litty. Just let me know when you're ready, Marissa.
I'm ready whenever you are, fool.
Okay, turn your camera on for me real quick.
How the hell do I do that? I'm on like some kind of turn off, go on the go, or on the go. Just missed that. Okay, hold up. Alright.
Okay, bang in, and then my suggestion: just put it up by your windshield. Lean it on your windshield.
This not gonna work. Is that
Oh,
alright?
bars. Wait, you have a magnet thing? Put it on the magnet thing.
Dude,
What
it's
are you
not gonna
talking
work.
about?
It's not for that. It's for my air tank in my car.
Okay, turn it from sideways to straight, like that. Banging. Banging.
Sorry, that's gonna be in the way, but
That's fine. Leave that in the way. No one cares. Okay. So this is week 2 of the 6-week course, but at Savant we're probably going to be running this all year anyway. So you've actually had a little bit of a crazy time over the past week. So your content strategy has kind of been put on pause, but you've still posted some content, right?
yes.
Okay, so what I want to kind of go over is what I'm seeing on your page, and if you remember a content plan or if we've come up with one.
Okay.
So let me go to your page real quick. It's pulling up. Okay, so you've done the before and after of the beard.
Yes.
I love that. Can I make a suggestion?
Yes.
And this isn't anything against this post. This is a great post. So wait, this one's different than the one I remember.
It's because I made it into like more of like a reel. Because I like wanted another picture in instead of like 2 videos, if that makes sense.
So you removed one off your profile grid,
Yes.
but left it up.
Yes.
Okay. On the before and after that's still on your page, it's too cropped.
Okay.
I don't know.
Like the video itself.
Yeah, so like it's got black borders.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell happened. I did it on like a CapCut, and like when I posted it, it looked like that. But like when I was like editing it and stuff like
It
that,
didn't look like that.
it didn't look like that until it was posted.
Okay, I can help you with that. So that's
Okay,
good.
okay.
And there's nothing wrong with it because it's still getting views. So it's not like it matters. But
Yeah.
when you're taking videos, make sure you're centering the beard in the video.
Okay.
Because on the first one that you created and put out, which I loved, by the way, and I like this one too. I get what happened. That's happened to me before with the black borders, so that makes sense.
Yeah.
This is one of the top men's haircuts of 2024. On that one that you posted, notice how the haircut's centered.
Yeah.
You want the beard to be centered just like that haircut.
Okay. That's something I need to work on in general because I honestly suck at that. I'm not gonna lie to you.
It's hard. You might want to turn on the grid setting on your camera on your phone.
Okay. Yes. I need
Because
to
then
do
you
that
can
because I
place
think mine's
people
off, to
in
be
the
honest.
grid. Yeah. The other thing is, okay, so you made that one how long ago? And that little kid mullet has 13,000 views, just so you know.
Quite a few.
Easy, I'm so mad. And the caption is what? Easy haircuts for kids. Everybody give Marissa a round of applause today. Everyone give Marissa
Perfect.
a round of applause today. That is filthy. Okay? That is filthy. So I think kind of the goal is for this upcoming week is I would continue posting the top haircuts of 2024. I would
Mhm.
also keep posting beard work, but you
Okay.
also need to get more comfortable about your voice and you being on the camera.
Yes, that is one thing I need to work on. Most definitely. I am very camera shy.
Well, and because it's a part of making people comfortable with you. I was just talking to AJ about this right before you.
Yeah.
So, like, the whole goal is to make people comfortable,
Correct.
right? And make
Yep.
them enjoy Marissa.
Yes.
So like they're not going to book with Marissa just cuz of her haircut.
Yeah, no.
Did you notice like on your page like even when you're running ads because there's more than just your haircuts on your page when people come in they're excited to talk to you?
Yes.
It's cuz they care about Marissa, not just how good she is at cutting hair.
Yes. Yes.
And that's a really hard thing to learn in branding.
It is. It most definitely is. But when you have the right people helping you and whatnot, you can overcome that and achieve that goal, you know?
Yeah. Well, and it's weird cuz like it's a different type of popularity. Does that make sense? So there's like
Yeah.
high school popularity that's really weird and like just annoying. And then there's being like a popular adult,
Yeah. Yeah.
right? And a popular adult is someone who helps other people, creates bonds, and is vulnerable but not an asshole. And like you're one of those people. You're trustworthy, you're loyal, you're hardworking, you're cool, you're funny, you're nice, right? So like
Yes.
the whole goal is to make people feel your personality through the content.
Correct. Correct.
And that's hard because then you just got to be yourself on camera.
You do. You really do, for sure.
Well, and
For sure.
sometimes I feel like I'm not myself on camera. Like I'm sure you guys watch some of my videos, you're like, "What the fuck?"
I mean, I feel like most of your videos, you're pretty yourself in your videos. There's maybe like one or two that I've seen where I'm like, Ethan wasn't feeling that, or he
Yeah,
didn't, like just something random,
it happens to
could
all of
be
us
that you
though.
didn't eat. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
So it's like I want you to realize that like the power of who you are is what will get people in your chair off your content.
Yes.
Not the power of just doing showcase haircuts.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I agree. I agree. I even remember like months ago you were telling me that I should do like a being a bar or life of being a barber with type 1 diabetes.
Yeah.
Like if I could figure out a way like how to do that because like it doesn't happen all throughout the day. I mean, I'm dealing with it all through the day, but like my lows is more what I mean. Or like when I randomly get sick at work and I'm like, yo guys, I need to go do this before I can come back or whatever it may be,
But but that's the problem. You're trying to only focus on the one thing. Your
No,
diet
not the one thing. Like talk about it all because like a lot of people don't know what diabetes is, to be honest with you.
Yeah, so like but
You know?
instead of focusing on the moments where you're in your lows and stuff, right? Like if you miss that, you miss that. But like you said, you're diabetic every day. So like you could literally that's something you could post every day. Hey guys, so this is life as a diabetic. I wouldn't even
Yeah.
say life as a diabetic barber. This is life as a diabetic. And then you explain like what you had to do this morning to not die, and then what you're doing at work today to not die, and then what you did at home today to not die. And then like it's so fucked up because it's the easiest content, but it's like the worst thing that it's happened to you. Does that make
Yeah.
sense?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like you can literally just be like, I would literally do a daily vlog where you take like 5 or 6 videos of yourself throughout the day doing things and then just do a voiceover of how diabetes affected your day. You have
Yeah.
something go on every day. I'm
I do.
I'm not, and not to be a dick, like I just know you that well. Like either you
Oh
have
yeah.
a sugar drop or like you can even explain that you had to go grab a Mountain Dew in between your haircuts. Like that
I
that
could though,
alone,
because that happens a lot.
yeah, it happens a lot, right? So like you like treating it like your diabetic diary would fucking blow up. I'm so sorry to point that out.
It would blow up though. It's true.
Yeah, cuz like people need like you're impressive. You get that, right? Like what you did is impressive. So you have a health condition that like fucks you up and you did a whole barber apprenticeship. You fucking are a barber now and you live on your fucking own and you're not in hospice and you're not fucking waiting for your parents to take care of you. Like you're fucking impressive. So like show people. And I get it cuz it's hard to realize that about yourself, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Like it's hard to realize that you're impressive because your whole life you've never felt impressive.
Truth be told.
But you are special, right? Like it's literally the video I made yesterday.
It is, it is. Truth be told. That's why you tagged me in it, Eve.
Yeah.
Or that's why you sent it to me, I should say.
Yeah, cuz like what you do on a daily basis is impressive. Most people would quit. Most people would bitch about it. Most people wouldn't fucking work hard. Most people would live off of the state. Most people like you're out here getting it, bro. So like
Yeah.
share that. Make it your diary. And I get it. It
Okay.
might make you feel weird to do that.
A little bit, yeah. But not like, I mean, not really. I'm pretty comfortable, I guess, talking about it now compared to like 10 years ago when I like didn't want to talk about it.
Exactly. And
If
it's
that
like,
makes sense.
but so like you that mini series that you can do. So I would do all these best ofs that I've told you to do. That can be your barbering
Yep.
content that drags people to your page.
Yep.
Please, please make one post a day recapping what happened with your diabetes that day.
Okay. Okay.
I
But
swear to God, it'll blow up.
I fucking hope so, dude. That'd be lit as hell,
That'll
dude.
blow up on TikTok.
Oh, on TikTok, most definitely. Oh yeah. Oh
Right?
yeah.
And like I would just change your name on TikTok to the diabetic barber.
Can you do that even though you already have a name on there?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay, well I'm gonna do that then.
And then under it in the name put low blades, right? Like make
Yeah,
your
yeah.
at name the diabetic barber. I swear, I promise you. And then tell diabetic stories and like yeah, showcase what you're doing, but use use your biggest hurdle in life to your fucking advantage for once.
Okay. I will. I never really looked at it like that, but it's true, you know.
Like think of how many people will support you because you're a role model.
A lot. A lot.
And I get it like when you're young and you're cuz like we're young still. People find out I'm 27, they're pissed.
I
They're like,
I
"What the
know, I
fuck are you
know.
talking about? You're 27." I'm like, "I don't know. I just know I'm 27, bro."
Your brain, man, is just like up in like the mid 40s. Like you got that, maturity level on you.
And it's like for you like you're young but you got to realize like there's people that will look up to you.
Oh, it's true. It's definitely true. Like for even myself, like I've had diabetes since I was the age of 3. So I've had it for 21 years of my life, going on 22. Very long time to still be alive and not die from, this illness. But like I see people like post on TikToks of them like reaching out because like people don't want to be their friends or like I'm scared to say that I have diabetes. I'm like, don't be scared because I used to be that person.
Yeah.
Like, don't be scared. Because, like, for me, like, I went through, like, different stages in my life. Like, where, like, at one point, I didn't want to tell people I had diabetes because, like, I wanted them to think that I was a normal person.
Yeah, where you're
Because, like,
normal.
I'm
You're
not
already
normal.
normal.
I mean,
Yeah,
I'm normal in my own way with diabetes, and that's all I've known because I don't remember that young and getting sick and all that crap, you know? So, like, I don't know what it's like to have a normal life without any health
yeah,
issues, you know? It's weird. It's weird, yeah. So, yeah, no, oh, most definitely people, I think, will go far. I'm gonna do it.
yeah. Well, and literally what you just said to me, like that's a first post. That's part one.
Yeah,
Like the story of your diabetes
yeah, very true, very
and
true.
how you became a barber. Like think of the
Yeah,
fact that you made it to becoming a barber. That's already impressive,
yeah,
right?
yes.
So like use that shit.
I'm going to. This is
Okay,
gonna
I
be
like
fun.
that. So we've got the 3 mini series locked in. I
Yep.
like that a lot. Um, so every week it's going to get easier and easier because we're not going to be going over quite as much, and then it's just going to turn into us talking kind of podcast style, right?
Yeah,
And I feel like for you right now, you've done the beard one, you've done the best haircut. I need you to do the diabetes one every day because it's the easiest content for you to make. You just look at your camera and talk,
very true.
right? And
Yeah.
post it up just how it is right now.
Okay.
This is the angle you want.
Okay.
Because my
Maybe I'll
issue
just make
is,
them in my car.
yeah, you could just go sit in the car right after work,
Yeah.
right? And like
Yeah.
my issue right now is I have to go get like the shit for my camera to run um, 2 cameras at once on this thing because you can't see me. I'm so annoyed by it.
It's all good. It's all good.
But the angle is key, and I think I think this is something that'll work really well for you, like because you're always gonna have a story, and it's inspirational.
Yes.
And the more you realize that you're an inspirational person, the better.
Oh yeah.
Because like you're the
Most
shit,
definitely.
dude.
I just gotta I just gotta open up more, I guess, because I only open up to like I guess a
You're
close
close
circle, you
people.
know. Yeah,
Yeah.
and that's really about it.
Yeah.
And like the people that I work with day to day basis, like they know me, you know me, you know, like just I just gotta open up and not be so I guess camera shy and scared to talk over the phone and into the camera and whatnot. So
Oh yeah, don't be shy. Think about it.
yeah, no,
You're the
nope,
bomb.
yes sir.
Um on a fun note, how how did the event with the bar go?
It went really well. There was quite a few people that showed up. I did not think there was gonna be that many people, but there was that many damn people, so it was nice. It was really cool. Um, I went over there once, talked to a couple people, and then I had some appointments, so I just went and took care of those. And I know a couple people came in and whatnot. Other barbers went and passed out their cards, so it was good. It was a good event. You just cut
And
out, Ethan. What'd you say?
that's what we love to see.
Yeah, yeah,
And then for
yeah,
you, you're doing good.
yeah. Just moved into our new place. Everything's settled finally. It's been nice.
You like it?
Oh yeah, dude, it's so much better. So much better. It's huge.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, our like minor size room, dude. It's like so big. Like, I was like the first night that we were there, and like everything was like kind of like moved in. And I'm like, this room is giving me like really bad anxiety. And she's like, why? I was like, 'cause this room's so big, and I've never had a room this big. She just laughs at me. I'm like, no, like this is bad. Like it's giving me bad anxiety because I don't know what to do right now. Like it's just too big for me to like think.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, I love it. It's nice. It's really nice. Good area. So
Okay.
yeah,
Well, I'm glad to hear that, and I knew you could do it.
you did. Yep.
I knew you
I
could do
knew
it.
I knew I could do it too. It's just, I think I got so stressed out because it was such a short amount of time where I didn't have, time to actually go look for something that I wanted or where I wanted to go or be at.
Oh yeah. Well,
But
but
I'm content.
yeah. Well, and you've worked hard to be able to do it.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Most definitely. You got
Is
to.
it weird that that's a thing? Like you're like, oh, I can do that now.
Uh, yes and no. So it just gives you more freedom that like you really don't realize that you have, but you actually have it.
Yeah. Like realizing that you were like, okay, I was really concerned, but like I really did just go get an apartment like that, or a house
Yeah.
or whatever, right?
Yeah.
And so like next time that happens, you're not gonna be as stressed out because you've already done it once.
Yep. Yep. I know how to do it this time or next time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Most definitely. That shit's rough learning it really the first time and like doing all that crap and trying
Oh,
to
it's
figure it out. But
gut wrenching. You're like, how do I do all this? Like what?
it's true though. It's true. It's kind of like getting your first car loan or whatever it may be, and you're like, what am I doing? How do I do this? But yeah.
Yeah, you're like, what did I get myself into?
100%. 100%.
Um, okay. How's posting on your story been going? Have you been posting a lot to your story?
I would definitely say I post more on my story than obviously my feed. I don't know why that is for me. I think it's just easier for me to post on a story instead of taking the time to actually like make a video or a reel or a post. I feel like I post on my story at least once a day, if not more, throughout the day, throughout the week type of deal.
Yep.
So it could be better. I know that, but I do post on my story quite often.
Um, so what's your goal by the end of this 6 weeks?
To definitely be able to post more to come like overcome my fears of not talking to the camera and just talking to the camera, making content, make sure I post it because I do suck at posting. Those are my main goals. Self-discipline, I guess, is what I'll call it.
Okay. I have the same goal. I'm trying to make sure I complete a 6 week series with this many people. It is ridiculous.
Dude, I believe it. How many people are you doing this with? All the twa in our shop?
That's the goal. Right now, I have like so today I had AJ, then you, and then I have Mo later. I did Tommy yesterday. I did Shay yesterday. Tomorrow I have Fabian, EJ. Thursday I have Noah, Caden. Friday I have Rico, and I think I'm still missing some people.
Are you doing these like weekly meetings with everyone each week?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's lit.
And it's so much content though. Like I'm trying to edit it. I had to change when I'm able to do these meetings. So that's like when you were like I booked it at 6, I was like I just can't.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I was like, I can just do it after my doctor's appointment on Thursday, so I'm not worried about being at work and doing it or not being able to do it like yesterday happened. My grandma was like, Marissa, I need your help. And I'm like,
You're
okay.
like I'll help you, bro.
I mean, he doesn't call often, so when he does, I mean,
You're gonna
better
help.
go and I'm gonna go and help.
But yeah, so I kind of set the cutoff time for all these meetings to be at like 4:30 or 4 o'clock.
That's not bad. It's not bad.
That way I have 2 hours of editing I can do or like running errands. Cause like today I've got these two, and then my next one's at 3, but I have some stuff I got to do in the middle of it.
Uh-huh.
And I've already got like clients asking me like, "Can you cut my hair on Thursday?" And I'm like, "Bro, if you guys don't book with me like a week in advance, like no, like my week's booked."
Yeah, yeah.
And my whole goal is to get to a point where my next 6 months is planned out.
There you go. There you
If
go.
if I can plan my life out 6 months in advance, I know I'll make so much money.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We were talking about this a couple weeks ago in the shop.
So like the whole goal is like when you get done, hop off, go book your next one, and like, and the more I can help everybody plan their like work life out, the more life balance they'll have. Like my whole goal is I would rather teach you how to take an hour and a half lunch and get all your content done in 45 minutes and have a 45-minute lunch, and then you be able to work all day and then go home and be home.
Yeah, yeah.
So the hardest part about these first 6 weeks is building the habit and skills to make 7 days worth of content, right?
It's very true. Very true.
And then on top of making 7 days worth of content, then we can start like, okay, so now you know how to do this like in a effective manner. Now let's block out an hour in your schedule a day where you just create content so you can be booked the rest of the day. And then when you get home, you're able to just be fucking home.
Yeah, yeah.
Because like my biggest thing is I'm trying to get all this content done before 7 o'clock so I can spend time with my family.
Correct.
And when you guys get off cutting hair, I want you to be done cutting hair so you can spend time with your family.
Yeah.
So it's all about using like your lunch and your morning. Because like all of us don't have to be to work till 10.
You cut out. What did you say that for like a minute ago? Like 30 seconds ago? Sorry, you cut out.
All of us don't have to be to work till 10, right?
Yeah, it's not bad. I mean, and I'm up pretty early in the morning. Like I wake up roughly in between like 6:30 and 7:30.
Yeah, so imagine if between 8 in the morning and 10, you got most of your content ready for the day, and then while you're at work, you have an hour and a half lunch instead of an hour lunch. So you can take time to take any shots you need in the shop, right?
Yeah.
So in the morning you're posting, at lunch you're getting your content and eating lunch, and then by the end of the day you're actually done.
Yeah. Correct.
And that's kind of what I'm trying to do with my life and narrowing down like what I'm doing, right? Is like, okay, I'm going to coach everybody because I wasn't coaching everybody enough.
Yeah.
But there's not enough time with how many employees I have to drive to each shop and try and coach everybody.
It's way too much.
It's impossible. I've already got 10 hours worth of coaching this week through video call.
Yeah, and that's a lot if you were trying to do that in a day.
Yeah, to go to the barber, because when I go into the barbershop, everybody wants to talk to me.
Yep.
And they want to be coached.
Yep.
It's like, okay, so let's do it through video so I can record it and make content, right? And then on top of that, let's do it like so it helps you guys.
Correct.
And it's like that's what I've had the hardest time with, like as an owner, is like learning how to like use my time properly.
Yeah.
Like how do I use my time in the most proper way possible? You know?
It's true though. You're busy.
And I never thought like it'd be this type of hard.
You always figure it out though.
I somehow do. Luckily.
You do.
For you, what do you feel like your hardest thing is with like maintaining your schedule? Do you feel like you have a good balance?
I mean, yes and no. I mean, if I really put myself to it, I can make a balance, work. Like if I'm like just kind of like, oh, it's just there, I need to do it, then like I kind of struggle, I guess.
Yeah.
Like I don't know, another example, like having my diabetes, like I'm on a schedule every day with that, and I have to be. And like I just can't go one day without like throwing it off completely, where like the next couple days are going to be a shit show, you know? So like I like it's just like certain things, but like if I really put my mind to it and like actually discipline myself to make it happen, like I can make it happen.
Yeah, because you've proven it to yourself because of the diabetes.
Oh yeah. You have to, dude. You have to.
You need to write down that right now. This is
Okay.
one of your posts.
Let's go to my notes. All right, let me write it down real quick.
Writing down what you just said about the discipline of your schedule and how it correlates to other things.
It does though.
And you can use your diabetes as a reference.
I can't. I can.
Because that's a that's a gem. What you just said to me, I wish I could just make you the video and send it out to you.
I mean, you could. You're recording right now, Ethan.
I am recording right now.
So technically, you could.
Technically, I really might, because what you just said was bars. Okay.
You really should just send it to me, okay?
Okay. I'll make sure you text me to remind me when I fucking upload this to do that. I think, because I think you're right. Like, you're probably doing you're missing 25% of it, huh?
Yeah, I would say so, probably.
Like,
I would say more or less.
because I'm still not great at it all the time, right? Like,
Yeah.
That's why I'm trying to religiously use a calendar. Is like, if I don't put, okay, this is gonna be something that I'm gonna have to post, because I'm gonna have to re-say this. If you don't take control of your life's calendar will take control of your life. So what that means is, if you're not actively putting on the calendar what you want out of your life to do, life will fill your calendar and you'll never do what you want.
It's very true, though.
And it's like, I've noticed it and I'm pissed off about it. And that's why I'm telling everybody I want my calendar filled out for the next 6 months, because I'm fucking off it. Like, I've let my life be controlled by my businesses. I've let my life be controlled by this. I've let my, like, and the more I'm in control, the better. So, like, with doing these coachings is a great example of, like, I'm taking control of what my life is. So instead of me going to the barbershop for 5 hours and ending up for an hour and ending up there for 5 to 8, I'm just planning coaching meetings with everybody. And for the first 6 weeks, I chose what the content matter was, because I know it's what everybody needed. Right? I'm like, fuck all you. We're doing content coaching for 6 weeks. And at first everybody was like, fuck, right? Kind of annoyed by it. And now that we've been doing the meetings, they're like, I kind of fucking like this.
I mean, it is pretty cool, because like you can kind of see like all the different things that people are gonna do. Like Rico's had me his one about being an apprentice.
Yep.
Dude, I was laughing. I was laughing so hard. I was like, yeah, this is literally my life.
Yeah.
For however long it was, like literally my life.
Oh yeah, it makes you want to share it. You're like, this shit's
dead
funny.
Dead ass, dude, dead ass.
Right? And it's like,
It's funny.
it's those little things of like, I want to teach you guys how to take control of your calendar. Do you want to know why? Because if we all make $100,000, our lives are that much better.
It's very true.
And
Very true.
the key to making 100 grand is using your calendar to not waste time.
It's true though.
And like I hate to put it this way, but like we don't have as much time left as we think.
No, dude. Time just flies by.
I'm pissed.
It just goes, dude.
I'm pissed. I just realized, like, it's been 10 years since I graduated. It's actually been 11 because I graduated early. It's been 11 years since I graduated high school.
Crazy.
I've already, that amount of time, oh, I'm so pissed. I've almost been out of high school as long as I was in high school.
Very true.
Like,
2 more years.
I've almost been out of high school as long as I was in all of school.
Yeah. Yeah. 2 more year. 1 more year. You said
1
11
year?
years? Yeah, 1 year. Yeah. I'll be
One-
7 years this year.
1 fucking year? Are you kidding me?
That is crazy.
So it's like, if I don't take control of the schedule of my life, it won't ever be my life.
Nope. I'll be all over.
And I don't want that to happen to any of you either.
Yeah.
That's why I'm
Smart.
like, yo, make content about being diabetic, bro. What? Because there's going to be a day where, like, you're going to wish you could look back on that.
Yeah. It's true.
There just
though.
is.
Yeah.
You know?
It'll be fun.
Oh, yeah. Well, and when they make a documentary about your ass because you're an amazing person, you're going to be like, wait, I already made my documentary, fuckers. Check my Instagram. Yeah.
I'm dead. I'm dead. Oh shit.
Okay, yeah. So for your content, make sure you do that. Make the diabetic content. I promise you it's going to blow up.
Should
And
I post
then-
it on just TikTok or both TikTok and Instagram?
Both.
Both? Okay.
Both.
Okay.
Run that shit up. You're going to blow up, I promise.
What kind of like hashtags do I use for that? Do I use like a lot or like do
Hashtag
I use,
diabetic.
like- okay.
Hashtag diabetic. Hashtag barber. Hashtag type 1. Hashtag no sugar, or hashtag sugar blues. Hashtag
right. I'm dead.
like everything you can think of that would like peg that video to diabetics is what I would do.
Okay. Okay. I mean, tomorrow I could make a. Well, I'm gonna do one. I'm gonna start it tomorrow because I need to change out my sensor thing tomorrow, so I can kind of show how that works too in my video.
Yeah. Do that, and then on top of that, continue making the top haircuts of 20. The best haircuts for men.
Yeah.
Best
Can I
haircuts
also
for
do
kids.
Can I also do the kid ones?
Yes, I would prefer you to do more kids ones than men's.
Okay, bet.
Best barber haircuts for kids.
Okay.
Okay, I appreciate you, Marissa. You're killing it, and we'll be back on this next week. Let's get some posts up, and just remember, you're amazing.
Thank you, Ethan. Appreciate you.
Thank you. See you soon.
Okay, sounds good.
Peace. What up, EJ? Modelo, you ready? You ready for your coaching, dog? Better hop in. Do 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 do. You're gonna want to join the Google Meets for sure though. For sure though. You already know though. Noise. Yes. Oh. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, well, who the gonna go? Oh, shit. He's lit.
Oh, there we go.
Oh. What go on them?
I was in here at 3, and then you were here, so I thought I had to join the live.
Oh no, you're good. I'm glad you joined the live. Okay, so hopefully by next week I have everything set up so you can see me as I see you. But that being said, how do you feel your first week went?
Well, I definitely used the stuff that we talked about last week. I was talking about with the whole confidence stuff, and then the whole booking the next appointment, which I actually did. I actually booked another appointment at in the same service. So yeah, I got one set up for next month, and then I kept trying that, and yeah, it works. Like everything we talked about last week worked. Is basically what I'm saying.
Okay, and with content and getting content down, what do you feel like?
Right.
Max, you dirty bastard. Stop yelling. So, what, bro? You need to go outside? Honey, will you let this dog go outside? He's yelling. Bro. Brenna! I'll just be right back. I'm gonna let this dog outside. Come here.
Sounds good.
Maximus, I'm gonna beat your fucking ass! Shut the fuck up!
Everybody can hear you. You might not want to do all that. Come on, Max. Go up. Come on. Go to the bathroom.
Max, no. No! You did not just fucking lie and not go the fuck outside. Get it, you dumb little bitch!
Go. You don't gotta freak out at him. You should have just let him outside. Look. Oh, pregnant lady, bro. Jesus.
Oh, that's right. I almost forgot about that.
Okay, I'm back. My God. So, with content, what's your content strategy looking like for you?
Yeah, so I've been trying to get that Black Mask video down,
Okay.
but like I keep because I keep wanting to use Rico as a model. Um and like I keep forgetting by the end of the day. And it's so funny because like I tell him, I'm like, hey, let me use you as a model for Black Mask. He'd be like, all right, cool, and then we'll like forget by the end of the day. So
Okay. So here's one of the things that I've been talking about this week with everybody. I think the first two people I spoke to didn't really get this insight, but
Yeah.
it's been coming up a lot for me. So how often are you using like Google Calendar
not at all.
or like calendar, like iCalendar?
Oh yeah, I use that pretty often. If I need to like set some stuff up.
Okay. So what I'm going to suggest right now is hop into your iCalendar and I'll kind of break down what you should do on your calendar.
Okay. You
And
want
if
me to
you
do it right now?
yeah, if you hop in, it'll still show your face,
Okay, cool.
or it should. I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. There we go. Okay.
So, am I able to screen share? I am. Okay, let's see if I can screen share this to you.
There we go.
Okay. So, see how I have like all these coachings?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I would, if I were you, I would go to like, let's use, I would use your calendar and I would go from 10 a.m. to 7, and I would put in on your calendar there's different types of things you can put in. So under like event task, there's more options, and see how it says like busy?
Mm-hmm.
I would put your from 10 to 7 on your days you're working, put
Yeah.
at barbershop, but then make it free so you can book other things on top of it.
Oh, okay.
And like,
let me try that.
and that'll help you because it's way easier when you're able to look at it to like be like, I'm gonna make content at this time.
Okay.
That's why like I started my first week of coachings with the coachings going from 12 to 6, and I just realized like that's not real. Like I can't do that. Because then people book all these coachings throughout the whole day, and like I I I have enough employees where if I do every single person in a week and I'm doing 45-minute calls, I'd have to do like 27 calls. So that's
Oh,
27
gotcha.
hours of being on the phone, right?
Right.
So that's why I like shrunk down my times. So it's like I still have 2 hours, 3 hours when I'm done with calls to work on other things.
Right. Okay. I just set up for Thursday when I go back to work. At shop 10 to 7.
Yeah.
And then for
Okay,
free.
but I would create repeat
Okay.
every Thursday
Repeat every Thursday. Okay.
from 10 to 7.
Okay, yeah.
Because now you can kind of see what your day is really like, right?
Right. Okay. Yeah. There we go.
Okay, now can I make another suggestion?
Yeah. What's up?
Make another event called content creation.
On Thursday
For this Thursday.
for this. Okay.
And
Content
make
creation.
make that from 10 to 11:30.
And 11:30. Okay.
And then have it give you a reminder 30 minutes before.
Okay. 30 minutes before. Should I do that repeating also?
Um yeah, I would do repeating on that, but I would only do that on weekdays, not weekends.
Yeah. Gotcha. Okay. So I'll just say like every day then.
Because if you do it on Saturday and Sunday, you don't want to do it at that time.
Because everything's so busy?
Yeah, because the shop's busier in the morning.
Right. Okay. Okay.
And then on Saturday and Sunday, you want your content to be, if it's slow, so like you don't need to put that one in, because on Saturday and Sunday, on Thursday, Friday, and Monday, you've designated 6 hours of doing content. Does that make sense?
Right. Okay.
So, and yeah, if you have a haircut, obviously you're not gonna make content like for that full hour
During
and a
those
half.
hours.
But
Right.
it at least puts it in your mind like here's where I have time to make content. Because if you think about it, after 2:30 on a weekday, the barbershop's busy.
Yeah. Yeah, it's around that time, yeah.
Right? You might get lucky and not have it, like you might get lucky and have it be where you're busy the whole time, or like, but the barbershop itself picks up at 2:30. And as you guys
Yeah.
all get more booked, it's going to get harder and harder for you guys to have time in the afternoon.
Exactly.
So the goal will be to get you guys more booked to where I have to book you an hour and a half lunch, and you get 45 minutes to eat lunch and 45 minutes to make content.
Okay.
Because if the goal is, when you first get into a barber shop, right? Notice how I don't block you any lunches. I don't do anything to like make that part of your life easier, because it's like it's already so hard to get you clients to book with you that like why would you block off that hour when you have plenty of time to go get lunch?
Right.
But the goal is over the course of 3 to 6 months where you start gaining back control over your schedule. So, and that doesn't mean like going and not working. It means like control, meaning like, okay, you're gonna get lunch from 12:30 to 2 every day.
Right.
But it's because you have enough clients that everybody's gonna book around that. Right? And then you start taking control of your future. Because a calendar is the control of your future.
Yeah.
And that's kind of why I'm trying to show you guys, like, this is something I lacked on for, like, I didn't lack on it in haircutting. Like, in haircutting, I was booked out 5 days a week, doing 10 to 12 haircuts a day. And so, like, I always knew what I was doing. But for me right now, I'm remastering, like, rebooking out my week. to be as busy as when I was a barber.
Mm.
And like, if I can teach you guys how to do it for barbering, I know it just instantly makes you more booked. Because think about it, like when you get home, if you, the last thing you really want to do is sit and make content when you get home after a long day.
Mm-hmm.
You'd rather make the content while you're at the shop and post it.
Right.
And then eventually you're going to want to make the content, you're going to want to post the content at like 9 before you head to work. And that 45 minutes is to make the content on your lunch.
Wait, you said post the content before I show up to work?
Yeah, so like eventually you guys are going to want to have enough content made to where you post it in the morning.
Really? Oh, okay. So that way people have time to look at it and still have time to come in.
Yeah, and then and they'll come in throughout the week off of it, but that way on your lunch period you're taking the video and editing. And then
Gotcha.
and that's why I'm trying to get it to where I can give you guys a little bit of a longer lunch. I'm going to offset everybody's, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And it all depends on how booked you are. Like if you're not booked, I'm not blocking a lunch. That just doesn't make sense. But
Of course.
the goal is teach you how to utilize your calendar to get booked and use social media to generate clients and bring your old clients back in. But using your calendar will allow you to unlock that. Like, okay, me and Rico keep forgetting. It's like you just made an event, right, on your phone about content creation, right?
Mm-hmm.
So Rico's off Thursday, but he'll be back in Friday. So you need to go make an event called, and you might even want to show up at like 9 a.m. for it on Friday, called Black Mask Video, right? And then you send that event request to Rico, and he'll accept it, and it'll give him a reminder the day before and 30 minutes before.
Gotcha.
Right? So like, if I go like this, back, I need to make a new calendar. Damn. Okay, let's make a new calendar. Create new calendar. 12 videos. Okay. I just made up a new calendar just so I can do this. Because this is gonna help all of us. That's kind of wild. Okay, let's do the calendar. 12 videos. Okay, let's do Bink Friday. 12 videos. Black Mask. Yo. Yes. What's your, is it Movilas at Gmail?
Yeah.
And then okay. Let's set it to add notification. 30 minutes before, add notification. 1 day before. Save. Okay, so I just sent you both an invite, so that way you guys can make that video.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? Like using
Yeah.
tools to help myself remember what I got to do is what helps me. Like, dude, do you think I could remember that I have 15 fucking video meetings this week?
Probably not.
I would barely know if I was supposed to meet with you at 3 o'clock. I'm already usually 2 minutes late to the goddamn video call.
Man, Ethan,
You know,
gotta step up the game.
I gotta step my game up, player.
No, I'm just playing. You're making me look good, so it's all good.
Um, but it's one of those things where I might start doing that. I just added you to that calendar. But that way, like, I can the videos I know I need you guys to make, I'll plan out at some point in your day, and then we'll block it.
Mm.
Because, like, if you wanted to do that video at 10 o'clock on Friday right now, right?
Yeah.
Like, the only reason I say 9 is because it takes you and Rico. But, like, now you guys have a text. It's going to give you notifications like, hey, you have a video shoot at 9 a.m. at the Chua. And then you're going to be like, oh, shit, I forgot about that. Because me and you are not going to remember this conversation completely next week. Like, it's just not real.
Right.
And that's what I've realized is if I put it into my calendar, I get it done. If I don't put it in my calendar, I'll never get it done. It'll just never happen, ever. So what is your mini series going to be, do you think? You're going to do Black Masks and you're going to do add-on services. What's like a mini series Mo wants to do?
I know. Yeah, I was starting to think about that. Once I started like, I guess gaining inspiration from the other guys at the shop, because like the other guys are killing it. They're doing great with the content, and like I don't know. I was thinking about it. Like I was thinking like I want to do something different, but like then again, like everyone's doing something with barber. You know what I mean? Like there's thousands of videos out there and thousands of content creators out there doing the same or almost the exact same thing. So like I'm just trying to think of something different to do. I just don't know what yet. Like, cause I got some concept ideas of like of course, it involving the the client and within it if they like feel okay with being on camera, right? But then again, like, cause like I kind of want to do like those like what's it called, like a, I don't want to call it like a therapy video, but like kind of like an insight of what the client thinks about like the whole I the like the barbershops, like how their experiences within the shop and like how it affects them in their daily lives, and then like how it affects them in their personal lives as well. You know what I mean? Like something like that. I don't know. I'm still kind of grasping the concept, but
Okay. Almost like a more of an intimate setting.
yeah, somewhat. Or like I was also thinking of like, you know, if I wanted to cut up like other barbers, I didn't like give them an interview while I give them up their cut and like ask them what they think about the barber industry and like all that stuff.
I think that'd be a good way to get started before you do clients.
Yeah.
Because if you start on people who are already comfortable, then you'll attract people who will be comfortable to do it.
Right.
Because I like that idea. It is just kind of hard because of what you said. Like, are they comfortable on camera?
Right.
Like, am I going to be able to find at least one person a week to do that? Because the whole goal is to release once a week like you're a TV show.
Yeah.
Like, you got to realize Mo is the Netflix special.
Hell yeah.
Like, people, when you're putting yourself out on the internet, like, you're the TV show. It's kind of fucked up if you think about it. Like, think about it. So someone's page, when you go to it and it's a really good page and they have a lot of followers, their
Yeah.
page is like a Netflix special.
Mm. Hmm. I guess I never really thought about it like that. But yeah.
It's fucked up, huh? It's like it's because I didn't start thinking about it like that for a long time, bro. Like the fact that what makes people so interested in a page is the storyline of the page, which means that that page is just a TV show or a movie. It's just broken up into short form content.
Hmm. I like that. I like that idea.
Yeah. And like think about the fact that like Nikes, right? Like Nike shoes are made for 60 cents in China, and the only thing that makes them worth $100 or more is that swoosh.
Yeah.
So like you've got to figure out what makes you, because you're a swoosh, you're your own swoosh.
Damn. That's crazy.
So
Yeah.
what'll make someone buy your haircut like Nike? Just
Right.
religiously, just because of the logo.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I was thinking about that actually the other day too. I was like, because like with the whole content concept stuff, I was like trying to think of like, well, like what makes me me, you know? Like what makes me different. I was trying to like think about it, but yeah, it's crazy.
What does make you different?
That's a good question. That's a good question.
You're funny.
Yeah, I mean, like, everybody at the shop's funny.
No, you're funny.
Oh, I appreciate that. I appreciate it.
Some people, like, we can all make jokes, right?
Right.
But you're fucking funny.
Mm.
So like maybe you do comedy content.
Like a stand-up comedy bit.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Like, bro, here's a mini series. You make up a joke and you tell it to every client that day and get their reaction.
Oh, that's actually a pretty fun idea, actually.
Dude, I used to do that. I just wouldn't record it. I would ask them a question that was funny as fuck, dog. Every
Yeah.
single person that day, I'd ask them, "You eat ass?"
Oh yeah, I remember you telling me about that. Yeah, yeah. And then it would kind of like break down their guard
Yeah, and it
and
would
like make them
stir
more
shit
comfortable.
up in the whole shop. The whole shop would get rowdy over it every hour.
Right.
So like what if you did like comedy questions, bro? Like where you ask people funny shit.
Yeah, was definitely going in an idea box.
Or if you want to be more serious, like cuz you can do serious too, right? I'm just saying knowing you, your ass is funny, dog.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
So like you might want to use that cuz that makes you different, right? I'm the
Yeah.
serious guy. I'm not the funny. It's hard for me to intentionally be funny. I just end up saying funny shit because I'm a character, you know?
Right.
I'm like Joey Diaz. I just say funny shit. I don't mean to, you know? But it's like if you want to do more serious content, then it's like, okay, then dive into that.
Right.
But if you're trying to be different, like I know the thing that's different about Mo is he's trying really hard to learn. He's funny. and he makes people feel good.
Damn.
So like
Wow.
that's why your interview thing would go good, because you're like you'd make people laugh and shit.
Right.
Like you have the personality for that to work.
Interesting. And like hypothetically, right? Like, say I were to go with that whole like idea of the video content, right? Of the whole interview, how long would it have to be? Like, do you think it'd have to be long, or like, do you think it could be like a 30-second video or something like that?
And the interview one,
Yeah.
you're gonna want a minute for Instagram and TikTok and short form videos, and then you're gonna want to do like you talking the whole haircut but edited, so like 20 minutes, 10, 15, 20 minutes for like long form YouTube video.
Gotcha.
And if you're gonna shoot it interview style, shoot it sideways on your phone.
Mm-hmm.
Because then you can upload it to YouTube.
Right.
Because I've got a software called like, it's made by Streamlabs. It's called Podcast. Here, I'll show it to you. On your screen real quick. Let me know if you see this.
Yeah, I see.
Okay, so like I can go in here and it edits out everything. So it gets it all set up, and then I have like a transcript, right?
Yeah. Oh, that's cool. That's dope.
And then it'll it has AI that'll generate clips, or I can go generate my own clips off of what was said. But if I feel like someone's saying too many likes or ums, I can go delete out all the likes so they sound smarter, or like stuff like that.
That's
And
dope.
yeah, and so like I would record it sideways, so when you're doing it, like you can find these videos and like watch them, right? Like and once this is all I hit after I've edited it out is like it'll auto do certain shit, like right here, let's see, quick actions. I can like remove all the pauses and remove all the filler words. So once this is done, I just hit export and I can put that on the internet. Like I can go edit a little bit more of the spots that I know that are like not very good content, or like don't really fit the podcast very well. But it'll allow, that way I can just go straight to YouTube and upload it.
Damn. Send me that. No, yeah, I'm gonna need to take a look at that one.
Because that's what I'm doing with you guys, is like podcast style coaching. The goal is every week the coaching part is still there, but then it just turns into us talking about like fun shit and how it's working and what the next idea is, and then we just talk about like current events, like what the fuck is happening with Kansas City getting beat, right? Like that's my goal too, is kind of end up having more interview style podcasts where I coach people a little bit, but the coaching is supposed to be on the back end where people pay me to do it, and then the podcasts is like what me and you are doing right now, just chilling, vibing.
Right. Shooting the shit. Yeah. No, that's smart. Cause like then again, like you still get the point across with it still being fun.
Yeah, because like this whole thing isn't supposed to be hard and like annoying, bro. It's just I have to. The first few weeks are me teaching you the annoying, unfun part. Like, yo, you gotta post. What? Yeah. Okay. Use a fucking calendar. Why? Because once you build the habit, it's over, bro. It's a wrap.
Right.
It's a wrap. Once you've built the habit of posting, like, be honest with me. Do I post a lot or not at all?
Well, I mean, I feel like you post a lot, but I mean, not in a bad way. Like,
Okay.
I feel like you post like the good amount to get a good flow of clientele in. You know what I mean? Like because it's a lot more than what I've been doing. You know what I mean? That's what I mean by a lot. But then again, it's just the right type of consistency.
Yeah. Well, and I run like 4 pages.
Mm.
So on my personal page, I try and post once a day.
Mm.
On the Schwa page, I try and post once a day, but sometimes it's hard if I don't have content. Now that you guys are pumping out content, if you send me the videos, I have plenty of content to post.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like, the hardest part of the whole thing is learning the discipline of, like, okay, I got to take 15 minutes and write out this fucking caption and hit post.
Yeah. Lord knows I need 15 minutes for that.
Yeah, and then you get used to, like, writing it quick and then putting it in ChatGPT and say, make this better.
Yeah.
So it's like, but learning that discipline of posting consistently then makes posting easier and fun. But until you get used to it, that shit is annoying, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I guarantee hearing me be like, bro, put it on the calendar. What? Is like, fuck it. You're like, fuck. I'm like, I know, but it makes sense later. Trust me, bro.
No, I mean, honestly, I'm just trying to like soak up as much knowledge as I possibly can. So I don't really think it's annoying. But it's
Okay.
just like I feel
I
like
did. I used to think that shit
oh,
was annoying.
well, I think it's because um like you bring up ideas that I've never heard before. You know what I mean? I feel like if it was ideas that I've heard before, then yeah, I feel like I'd probably be annoyed. But yeah.
That makes sense. Well, you want to know what was hard for me for the longest time? Is like, I was so stuck in it had to be about the hair.
Yeah.
Like, I only
Yeah,
would post if I had a fire haircut.
Right. I saw that comment you left under Rico's video, which was fucking hilarious. Shout out to Rico. He that you said it wasn't just about the hair, and then that got me thinking. I was like, well, damn, like he's right. Like it doesn't have to be about the hair. It could be about like anything else, like literally anything else in the barbershop.
Yeah. Like, think about the fact that, okay, you're waiting to post this fire Instagram ass haircut, right?
Right.
Okay, you're 8 months away from that. Right?
8 months away from a fire ad, like
Like
posting
a
a fire ad.
like a photoshopped looking haircut.
Gotcha. Okay.
And that's not saying you're not good at cutting hair or being a barber. I'm
Right.
talking about an Instagram looking fucking haircut.
Yeah.
Okay, you want to know the 5 things that go into an Instagram looking haircut? You cutting
What's
that
that?
person's hair 3 times, you talking them into the trending haircut of the time, them agreeing to the haircut, them being good looking enough to be taken a picture of them,
Yeah.
their hair being good enough for it to actually look good.
Right.
So it's not just your skill set, right? Like, because I know that me and Bobby are kind of hard on everybody for their skill set, but it's because that's our job. Like, I'm supposed to tell you, you're not good enough yet. Because no one's good enough yet until they're able to take a picture of the haircut and it go in Vogue. Right? Like, and that's an unrealistic standard. So I try and keep it in like a middle area where I'm not a dick about it. But if you ask me, yeah, if you ask me, I'm going to coach you to be in Vogue. And so it's like, it's one of those things where it's like, okay, so in those 8 months while you're trying to find that client, you're building your skill to be able to do that haircut, and you actually like learn how to take a good enough picture when you do the haircut. Like, which out of everybody, I showed you how to take pictures one time and all your videos got better, just so you know.
Oh,
You've been killing it on that.
I've been trying to keep it like that. So yeah.
It's because did you notice how much better it looks?
Yeah, you know what? Like you were right about the whole like positioning that it looks like a professional photo. Than rather me just like walking up to them and be like, you know what I
Clip.
mean? But yeah, I saw what you mean. I saw what you meant.
Yeah. So it's like, it's so over the next 8 months, like, are you gonna try and market you doing a fucking Instagram picture, or are you gonna market like what it's really like being a barber and what the barbershop experience is? Cause like
Hmm.
you know half these dudes don't give a fuck, bro.
Right.
You remember that dude that came in and got mad at you that I had to fix the haircut?
Yeah.
He didn't even ever come back.
No, no,
No,
no,
but
he
like,
didn't.
but he wasn't coming back either way.
Right. Yeah, yeah, I knew that. Yeah.
Like that dude wants I don't know if I'm allowed to say that on live. That dude wants like that dude wants a specific type of barber, right?
Hmm.
And not everybody is that type of barber.
Yeah.
There's only one of those types of barbers every 100 barbers. Where that dude wants an Instagram looking haircut. He wants to look photoshopped when he's not a model.
Hmm.
So like why are we trying that dude wants you to try and make him look like a model when he's ugly. Think about that.
Yeah.
You can go over there and get your shit painted on, bro.
Hmm.
So it's like, in the meantime, what are you noticing that people actually care about when they come into the barbershop? The conversation?
Yeah. Yeah, actually. The experience with that and like the whole like I guess the vibe. Cause like I've gotten a lot of clients come in, talking about how they love the vibe in the within the barbershop. And matter of fact, I actually had a guy tell me that we were like the cleanest looking shop, you know, uh, that he's ever been to, you know. And then it's just I noticed that a lot of the people just like the what's it called? I don't know. I feel like I keep saying vibe over and over again, but like yeah, it's just all in the like the sense of their comfortability with us, you know.
Absolutely. Well, it's cuz like when we're when we're trying this is where things get lost in the hair and beauty community, okay? So, when we're trying so hard how to learn how to cut hair, we start hyper focusing on the cutting of the hair than actually being a fucking barber.
Right.
And like being a barber means you cut their hair, make them feel good, make them have a fucking fun time, make sure that they want to come back and rebook with you, make sure that their family's doing okay and their kids are fine. Like being a barber is like 1,000 things, and one of them is actually cutting the person's hair.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if you heard me say this, but like the reason why I became a barber was because that it was a lot cheaper to go learn how to cut hair than learn how to be a psychiatrist.
Yeah,
you know.
yeah,
So
and it's the same thing, bro. Like, and that's why like people enjoy going into the shop because you guys make it friendly and fun, and there's no weird ego things, and like like you guys are laughing, making fun of the guy who came in a Steelers jersey, making fun of the guy who lost his bet the other day. Like everybody's having fun and giving a service and an experience. It's not about like it's it's not literally not about doing an Instagram haircut, bro. All those
yeah.
clients that you're gonna generate that want an Instagram haircut, like you're probably not gonna like them.
Hmm.
I've only had one person ever not pay for a haircut, and it's because they thought the price was too expensive and their girlfriend paid for the haircut, so they started acting like a tool. And they were picky and fucking mad And like, it's because they didn't have enough money to pay for that haircut.
Right.
And it's like, so you want to deal with some picky ass fool that like is upset because no barber can get his chin strap right, bro?
Yeah, I have had that.
It's because you have a fucking chin strap and you wear white sunglasses.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's the funniest client you've gotten so far? You don't have to name drop them, but what's the funniest thing that's happened to you in the barbershop so far?
Oh man, the funniest. Oh man, I got fuck. It's like a few. Um. Oh man, that's hard to choose from. But the funny. Okay, wait. The funniest one I've gotten was that this kid the other day, he came in and he had, and like you like from the jump you could tell that, or you could maybe make the assumption that he was this, shy kid, you know and he had like hair that like went down to his eyes and covered, so you could tell he wanted to be hiding from people, right? But I mean, the the funniest, like once I got him to like open up and start talking, he was the funniest kid. He was saying that like this was his first time in the barbershop, and this was the first time he wasn't going to Great Clips and super cuts. So I was just like, oh, you know what, bro? Like, I feel that it's gonna be a lot better. I guarantee you that. And then he'd be like, all right, we'll see, bro. Or no, he'd be like, I hope so. And it was super funny. And then like we just kept talking about how he was in school, and I'm like, you like school, bro? And he's like, not really. I was like, I don't like people. And this kid had me cracking up the whole cut, and it it was even funnier to me because like I knew it was a fire haircut, right? Like I knew it was gonna come out looking good, and he just had this like face of worry and like this face of nervousness, and like the immediate time of when I spun him around to look himself in the mirror, like he started feeling himself. He started doing like that light skin face, and he was like, "Oh shit, bro!" And I'm like, "Yeah, I told you, bro." But no, yeah, that was probably one of the funniest clients I've ever had.
I'm gonna clip that and send you that, and you gotta post that.
Ah, snap! I knew that was gonna be a clip too. Damn, it's all good.
Don't be
But
mad. Hey, no, what I'm saying is like that's the thing that makes you different, right? Is you.
yeah,
So instead of searching for the thing that makes you different, just realize you're already different.
damn.
So like, what if you take your best experience of the day of a service and do like a journal? Like a video journal, like a vlog style thing where you talk to the camera about that moment in your day every day. Because you just remembered everything about that kid and you described it in a perfect storyline and way that like made me smile and laugh while I was hearing it.
Yeah, that's a good idea, actually. Yeah, I'll try that.
It's hard, bro. These content ideas are different. It's hard. Dude, I'll spit them out all year. Don't worry, I'm here for you, dog. Okay. Well, we've been going for about 45 minutes. I feel like I'm I'm really proud of all of you for helping each other make all this content, get ideas, do the damn thing. And I think our goal for you is by next week, I want you to have made 4 posts. and you kind of pick what you want that makes you different. We've set a few ideas today, and just remember that like what makes you special is you, dog.
Damn.
Like you're already special. Everybody's waiting for this is the post I made yesterday. Everybody's waiting to become the special person to do the thing. But they forget that they're already the special person and they just got to do the thing.
Man, I thought this was a coaching video, not a therapy session. Ethan, come on now.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. God damn.
But yeah, let's get 4 videos out and do them in your style. And then we'll check numbers next week and just book your next session when we hop off this call, and we'll keep grinding. And text me with any questions you have. I'll try and send you the script from today. That way you can go through and reread it.
Sounds good, man. All right.
Okay. I appreciate you, Mo. You're a dog. Everybody go book with Mo. Pete.
Booking the link.
Booking the link. Peace.
Peace.